Wicked, 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 wicked. Wicked tones, you know.
A select number of people watch my videos and assume that whatever I'm saying is me telling them how to, like, this is the only way, or like what you're doing or anything that's been done before is completely stupid and whatever. And it's like, maybe it comes across that way, guys, but I'm not knocking things. And like, I'll post videos of exercises or little tweaks on different movements, and people will be like, oh, so, and it'll be instead of another movement, like, so we just do this movement now? We don't do this other movement ever again? It's like, no, man. Like, that's like saying, like, I have a star head screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver, and I'm gonna only use it the rest of my life. So if, God forbid, I encounter a screw that's not Phillips head, I'm just gonna fucking try and jam it in there and make it work. Like, that's the same stupidity, right? Like, so we're just giving you the right tools for the right job for what it is that I think you should try and accomplish when you're working out. So I can show an example on like tricep. So like, there's variations. We'll just do it off this. There you go, just improvising as we go. State-of-the-art equipment. So a lot of people, when I showed, holy fuck, that's heavy. The world's heaviest stack. Holy fuck. A lot of people, when they do tricep, even if it's one arm, I show a lot of one arm stuff, they'll pin their elbow to the plane of their body, so I'm pulling into the line of my body with my arm, and they're just flexing down, and they've been taught to do this stiff range and rock through here. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, in my opinion, there's a better way to get more tricep, but you can also do my way, which is like, people preach don't move your elbow. I preach move your elbow a lot. But I'm keeping pressure down here, and I'm keeping pressure down here. So my hand is the only thing that's really ripping up and down. I'm not going like this and rocking. It's just following the path of the tension with my hand and squeezing through. So I'm moving very, like maybe 4 degrees forward, then right back to where I was to get that pull up, right? So there's nothing wrong with doing it the stiff way. It's just that maybe when you're trying out this new style of rocking the elbow and really letting the bicep squeeze and the shoulder roll out, the elbow roll out, and then flex down through your tricep. When you can't get any more like that, then why don't you try locking into where you normally do stuff and burning out from here? So there's all these adaptations and all these little tweaks you can make on your own to make your workout better. No one's telling you to stop doing rigid tricep press downs, whether it's two hand or whatever, saying don't move elbow. Yeah, do or start with your stiff motion, like your stagnant, really rigid, squeezing on tricep, and then maybe lower the weight and get more range and really burn out the rest of that tricep that we're trying to hit. That's how people should be approaching my style of training that I'm showing people. I'm not trying to say, I might make fun of lifts because I think they are asinine. Like, I'm not gonna say they're not stupid, they're stupid. But if you wanna keep doing them, you're free to do whatever you want. Like, don't be looking to me or anybody else to tell you what to do or not do, especially in life. Don't let me tell you what to do. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. I'm not going to listen to anything you guys say. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do. You tell me to do a video about whatever, I'm going to do a video about what I want to do a video about. I'm not your slave, you're not my slave, so let's just keep it that way, right? So take it as like helpful things that can like maybe be added little tweaks. Like, everyone's obsessed with this accessory work. We're talking about pushing a plate out, and guys are like, oh, it's a good finisher. First of all, that's not a fucking term in bodybuilding. That's not a real term, guys. We made that up. There's no textbook that says, here's your finisher movement. It's like, you're just putting more blood into the muscle. We've named it finisher. I use the word too, but it's not a fucking real term. There's no technical term for that. So it's like, if you want to do this burnout stuff or you want to add that stuff in, it's fine. But just do it, understand that like you can do things in a better way overall, and then you can keep these little like nuanced lifts you like where it's pressing across the chest. If you really connect with it and you really perceive that it's doing something for you, then you should keep doing it. Especially like if I'm telling you not to do it, you do it. You've got a great chest that's blown out to like, it's like a fucking Arnold chest. Don't listen to me, but maybe take something I'm saying on pressing motions and understanding like we can get up through and maybe get even more chest engagement, right? So that's the whole point of me doing this. It's not like all these people are writing me like, should I do this? should I stop doing this? Should I do that? Like, are you guys all puppets? Like, whatever someone tells you, you just do it? I don't want anyone to do what I do, just other than give it a try, see if it works for you. If it doesn't, keep it moving. Like, I'm not gonna hold a plate and press it out and do this shit, because I know about 15 other ways to engage my inner pec, which again isn't real, guys, so we made that up as well. So I know better ways to make my pec maximally contract and recruit all fibers of my pec than to take a fucking plate and go like this. But if that shit works for you, then keep doing it. Just because I think something's dumb or I think something's useless doesn't mean it wouldn't work for you. There's a lot of people, there's some guys in this world and some girls who have great body parts, don't move anything like the way I move. But we also have to ask, is that a genetic predisposition to have that body part, and you're just, anything you do, you feel it? There's some guys with great chests, all they do is bounce the bar off their chest all day. And there's other guys with great chests who like don't even get near that far right end of the rack of dumbbells, where it's like getting into the hundreds and 150s. And some of the guys, the best guys I've seen in the world who have the best chests that I've ever seen aren't anywhere near that rack. And they're on the Smith machine or on the incline press. Be lucky if you see it creep up above 3 plates. Maybe even two and a quarter, right? So it's just finding what works for you, and this is all advice that should be given to you. I don't know whether like people that have come before me or other guys that people have followed, like I am not a guru. I am not telling you this is a training style that like you should only do. You should do stuff you feel. You should always do stuff that feels good to you. But like, it's like everyone's looking for someone to just tell them what to do, which is the oddest thing to me. Like, I understand it when it comes to dieting, because you don't want to have the confusion. If you're getting ready for a show, just tell me what to do, put it on the fucking piece of paper, give me the fucking meals, and bang, I'm gonna follow that, no questions asked. But when it comes to training, like that should be you should not do that. Even if I was training someone and on whatever body part it on, and they're like, oh, this is, let's say they're doing legs, like this is hurting my knee. The way you have me doing it is hurting my knee. Immediately my thought process is, well, I need to understand like where they're putting their tension, where their feet level is. Maybe we need to bring their feet up or bring their feet down. Maybe we need to open up their stance a bit because their hips are impinged, they're not moving properly. So that's how you should approach stuff. Don't be like, oh, Mike said to keep your feet really tight and roll up onto the ball of your foot, but no one else has ever said that. Well, that works for me. And I guarantee you, for a good percentage of people watching, it's gonna work for you as well. Some people it won't. Just like I got a PRP shot yesterday in my shoulder. It works for like a good percentage of the population. Other people, it doesn't work at all. Nothing happens. So it's just the chance you take, right?